Good afternoon, guys, and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. So, I'm going to show you guys the surprise. We are actually going to get ready to leave for the football game in just a little bit. We're not going to go to the Frost-Off game. I don't think we can actually go to any of the away Frost-Off games because Jack does not wind up going, like, the bus, I think, for them leaves at, like, maybe 5:45 or 6 o'clock or something like that. So it's like 5:30 right now, and he's leaving like to go to the school, and so obviously he needs a ride to get there. So if me and my mom wind up going to the Frost-Off game, my dad and Jack or Matthew are already at the game coaching, then he is gonna have to like walk or find a ride from somebody else. So we have to, like I said, for the home game, or the home games we can go to, but the away games I don't think we're gonna be able to, at least this year. I don't actually, maybe it was the same. I don't remember if Matthew would also come home on Fridays. Like maybe he just stayed and hung around with his friends and stuff like that, and they like walked to go like get food from Burger King or McDonald's or something like that, like before the game, instead of coming home and then going back or whatever. So I don't totally remember what he used to do, but all I know for sure is that Jack comes home, and I don't know too if it's because of like I guess that is true. I don't really ever remember the like seniors ever being at the Frost-Off away games really that well. So like I said, I don't remember. I don't know. Again, that's what it's looking like. So I don't know. I want to leave at least a little bit earlier than we did last week, because I think the game maybe starts at 7:30 again as well, and so I'm thinking maybe we leave at like 6 or 6:30. I also don't know how long it takes to get there. And so when we got there, we actually got lucky because there was like only a couple parking spots actually left in the place, and we were able to get them. So that's why I want to like make sure we're there like at least a little bit earlier, but not super late. But like, you know, because there's not as many people that go to the Frost-Off games, but there are for the varsity games. That's why we have to be careful of time and everything like that. But anyways, I'll show you guys. Be surprised. All right, guys, this is the surprise. This was what I couldn't show you guys yesterday because she is in my mom and dad's room, and my mom went to bed like early last night, and so when we were watching the football game, my mom didn't want to watch it, so she came in here. So I was like, I can't really record her for you guys, so that is why. But we are fostering, more than likely foster to adopt, and you can smell this, can't you? Do you want that? Oh, this is what she does. Now she's gonna go run and hide in her house. She's actually insanely friendly. So we've had 5 guinea pigs. Before, we had one when I was little. Then we had one boy named Marvin. Then we had a second one named Hershey. We had a third one that was a rescue, that was named Buttercup, and she was a long-haired. All of the other ones that we've ever had have been short hair. And then we had a Matthew and Jack got 2 boys when they were like when I was in maybe high school or something like that. And she is Gigi. She is 3 years old already, and I think maybe she was like owner surrendered, but we fostered obviously all 5 of the puppies, and we have 2 of them. So my mom always says we're a foster fail, and that we are still like on the mailing list for like fostering, because you guys know too, we've ended up fostering 3 other dogs in addition to the 5 puppies, and so yeah, we're on like the list for fosters and everything like that. And so she came in, and my mom was like, well, we can actually probably just like, it was going to be just for fostering, but my mom's like, we'll probably honestly adopt her, because as long as the dogs have not gone crazy, which they haven't, they've been like a little curious as to like, why is a rodent in our house sort of thing, but they actually like sort of don't care all that much. They don't like, you know, they're not trying to like break into the cage or anything like that. They're just, again, a little curious. And like Charlie doesn't like, she honestly too, she's very quiet. Our other guinea pigs used to make a lot of noise, squealing, like, you know, she's actually purring in there, I think right now. That is her I'm very happy noise, which I doubt it's really, the camera's probably picking up. But yeah, so she takes her treats, like if we give her a carrot or something like that, she takes it and hides into that little house. This one was actually our cage. This red one, she came with a different one. It was a purple one, but it was a little bit like shallower. This helps so that she doesn't throw stuff all over the place. And honestly too, the other two that we had at the same time, they were so messy. They used to fling stuff everywhere. She is not that bad at all. And I'm in my parents' room right now. But she is not. She is like been, like I said, she's very quiet. She's very, like you guys saw, she comes over to the the gates cage sort of. She'll put her nose like up against it because she wants you to like pet her nose. She doesn't love to be picked up, but she doesn't really like, she won't really like try and run all too much. But again, she like totally lets you pet her. She likes to be pet and that kind of stuff. She just, again, isn't a huge fan of being picked up, but I feel like a lot of small animals slash rodents and stuff like that don't, because a lot of times they think it's prey that's carrying them away. So like that's why I feel like, again, they're not all huge fans of it, but that's just sort of like instinct, I think, for them. But she is, like I said, super friendly. We've never had a guinea pig really that's been like that friendly. Her previous owners probably worked a lot with her as well, and like we did with our guinea pigs. And I feel like our first guinea pig, he was actually really good. But it was like once you got him up and out of the cage and you'd hold him, he'd be fine. But when he was in his cage and you tried to like pet him or like pick him up or something like that, he'd get real like run around and stuff like that. And so I think that it was just, like I said, once you actually picked him up and got him out of the cage, he was actually like very like wasn't like scared, but like was, you know, sort of more social, I guess. She is, like I said, very social. So we think that she's a girl. Honestly, my mom was looking, could actually be a boy. But yeah, so like I said, I think that we are possibly actually adopting her. But that is a little bit of the surprise to share with you guys. I don't totally know, like I said, as of right now she is still a foster, but could wind up actually being probably adopted by us. So yeah, and then on top of that too, I had to clean up my room because I was thinking of letting Charlie, and then I guess the rest of the dogs are gonna have to as well, into my room while I am while we're gone because Charlie is very calm and quiet if he can lay on my bed. And I think that it would be good for him because sometimes we'll come home and he'll be all freaky and like just like his ears are hot, like he's been totally stressed out. I feel like if he's in a room where he's comfortable, like my bedroom, he will be okay. So I cleaned up my desk because I had some food on there and stuff like that. Sometimes when I come home from the grocery store, I'll wind up leaving my snacks, like a box of granola bars or something like that, like on my desk. So I was like, I need to pick this up and put this away if I'm gonna let them in there. So I think, like I said, that's what we're gonna wind up doing, and so that he can be in the kitchen, living room, hallway, because normally we just lock him in the hallway, and I think that was very stressful for him. And then on Sunday we ended up letting him live in the kitchen, and I think that he was pretty good. But again, like it's not a normal place for him to like lay down and sleep and stuff like that. And so she's coming back out for more food. Hi, you don't have anything. Oh my goodness, your little lips are like all orangey. You look like you've been eating Cheetos. Hi. Hello. Oh, isn't the guinea pig noises you're making just so cute? Yeah? You have food in there. You don't get any more treats. That was just to try and bribe you. She's like, person is here and there must be treats nearby. So yeah, look at her. She's like, I think that I don't want any of this nasty dry food. Where's more fresh food? She's like, I wonder if there's any crumbs that got left in there. But yeah, anyways, I think she's picking up some of the crumbs from because that was the corner she was eating it in. So like I said, I think that I'm gonna try and leave Charlie in like my room, or allow him in my room, but that's what I was doing today, was cleaning up and off my desk. And actually it's so much less cluttery now that I ended up doing that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think she is finding little carrot slices like around in there, and I think that's like dehydrated carrot, but she must not like it. Also too, she loves to move this little thing around. So these actually came with the cage. This works so well and is super smart. Yeah, was this yours from wherever you came from? Because you can actually fill it up from the top instead of having to take the whole thing off, which is really cool. Kiki? She looks like she's been eating Cheetos.
I know, that's why she looks on after she's been eating carrots.
Yeah, That's what I gave her.
Hi, little Gigi girl. Hi. I'm going to show everybody how you like to be petted by Mommy. Hi, come on out. Come on. Come on. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Like I said, like this, our other guinea pigs normally would have wound up running away. Like they're not. She likes pets.
Hello. Oh, I like the head whoops. I like the head whoops. I won't let you pick me up yet, Mom. But I think I like you a little bit. I might even fall asleep a
Yeah,
little.
lying there.
Hi. I won't bite you. Guinea pigs rarely bite. We're gonna be foster fails again. Gigi's coming to stay, I think. Except for she's a little messy. She likes to dig in her bowl and get all her favorite food out and then push all the other food out. That's why I think maybe this was a little higher. We moved it down a little too low. Hi, you like that? You got Cheeto face. Oh, it feels so nice. I'm going to fall asleep, Mom.
Well, guys, we got back from the football game and, well, wasn't much to say. Offense still has not scored any points 3 games into the season. And against a not great team, we ended up giving up less points so far than both of the other 2 teams. But I think it was 46 maybe, something like that. I don't know. It was pretty bad. There's really not anything to talk about. Like Jack actually was in on a couple tackles, but which was kind of cool to see, and it's tough because at one point, poor little Jack, he's a little slow out there on the football field playing middle linebacker. He ended up passing it right before the halftime, and the one time it was like over the kid's head, I was like, oh my gosh, we got so lucky, because Jack definitely lost the kid. And the second time, Jack actually was really good and hung with him, and then the kid took a really good like sort of angle, like a cut, and Jack sort of then ended up losing him, but luckily they didn't even look at throwing it to that kid. And then he also defended, I think they were going to run like a screen pass or something like that, sort of, at one point, and Jack defended that really well, and they ended up not being able to, and they tried to run it, I think, up the middle, and somebody ended up stuffing the kid. So, yeah, it ended up actually working out pretty well, I guess, on those couple plays, but, yeah, like I said, and Jack, again, was in on a couple tackles, and also had some pretty good, you know, I noticed when he was in there, like, he was making it seemed like the right plays. There wasn't anything where, again, he ended up, like, giving up like, oh my gosh, he gave up a touchdown pass because he either didn't make the tackle or didn't finish the tackle or didn't, you know, like let the guy get past him when he was supposed to be defending him. So that was pretty cool, but again, yeah, the outcome of the game was not that much, but yeah, like I said, we will wind up seeing how the rest of the season goes. Let's see if our offense can get any points at all this year. That'd be kind of cool. Anyways though, guys, yeah, so we're back. Like I said, I showed you guys the guinea pig, little Gigi, and she has like been chilling. My mom put some broccoli in there before we ended up leaving, and some carrots. And apparently, again, carrots are definitely the thing that she loves, because she took all the carrots and left the broccoli and wasn't like, she actually really likes broccoli, but she left it and preferred the carrots. So yeah, anyways, and also too, me and my mom were talking, so we got her from like this rescue, but they didn't trim her nails. Her nails are like really long, and like I'm sort of scared to trim them. My mom got back in touch with the like the foster care person, and was like, you know, should we bring her in to like get them trimmed for her, you know, or anything like that, just because we, like, you know, don't really like, I remember maybe trimming our old guinea pig's nails and stuff like that, but one of the other guinea pigs that we ended up adopting from a shelter, her nails were also really long, and I remember trimming hers, but again, my mom's like, I don't know, and I don't think we even have any like nail trimmers or anything like that to use. So like I said, my mom got in contact with her and like asked her like, what should we do? Should we bring her in, like, you know, I sort of thought that was something that they do though, like they do like a little like vet checkup sort of thing, like make sure like she's healthy and stuff like that. And obviously like would have seen her nails and been like, these probably need to be trimmed, like, but they're really not like a like small pet rescue. They're more of like a dog and sort of cat rescue. So that's why I'm thinking that, like, you know, I don't know. I have really no clue, but that is definitely one thing that we noticed. If you guys saw that earlier, that is, we did make note of that. That's something that we need to look into getting taken care of. If not, like, maybe you can bring them to like Petco or PetSmart or something like that. Like, I know you can bring them, like, your dogs and maybe cats too. Like, I see the dogs there, like the grooming thing all the time, but I know that you can bring them in, like, and to the vet or whatever. But like, you know, since it's a foster, we'd have to bring them to the vets of the like, you know, the foster place, instead of like, oh, we'll just take them to our vet or whatever. So that's why we have to get in touch with the foster care first, you know, foster person first, before we wind up, you know, just like I said, taking them to like our vet or whatever. I mean, and again, we could do it if we were well versed in that, but like not really that much, you know. So like I said, that's why. And I honestly think too, whenever we needed our guinea pigs nails to be trimmed, we did take them to the vet. Like, I don't actually think we ever did them really ourselves. Maybe we did. See, I like sort of remember trimming the guinea pig's nails, like maybe my first guinea pig, but again, I really thought we ended up normally bringing them to the vet. But again, we got in touch with the my mom did, with the foster care person. So yeah, guys, that is it for today's vlog. I will see you guys in tomorrow's. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.